Hello, I'm Chris Cuomo. Welcome to 2020 In Touch. It is sure to be one of the summer's most celebrated movies. The Help, based on the best-selling novel. No car chases, no explosions, none of that. No superheroes either, except for the incredible African-American women who raised other people's children almost as their very own. Here's Deborah Roberts.
In those early, tender, and trying moments, the bond forged between a child and caregiver can last a lifetime. Something Elizabeth Hayes knows well.
I can't separate her from the course of my life. She is ingrained with who I am.
Her story, like many others never told, found a voice in a little book that became a huge success and spawned a new movie out next month.
You are godless woman.
The Help takes an intimate and unflinching look at the complicated relationship between black maids and their white employers whose children they raise.
We love them and they love us, but they can't even use the toilets in our houses.
You are fired!
The setting, the early 60s in Jackson, Mississippi, a hotbed for the civil rights era. It's where Catherine Stockett, author of The Help, grew up.
The real reason why I started writing The Help was because of Dimitri, the housekeeper in my grandmother's home. I have to think that in some ways she saved my life because she used to stand me in front of a mirror. She would just say, "Look at yourself. You're beautiful. You're worth something.
You is smart. You is kind."
What an incredible message to give a child.
Long before Catherine's work of fiction reached the silver screen, her debut novel almost never made it to print.
I was rejected for 3 years. I have 60 rejection letters. The thing is every time I'd get a rejection letter, I got to the little part where you felt sorry for yourself, but then I'd go back to the story and try to make it better.
And all that hard work paid off. The Little Book That Could became a runaway hit, spending more than 100 weeks on the New York Times bestseller list, partly propelled by word of mouth and book clubs everywhere. Now #1 in paperback, it's still going strong.
Why do you think this book resonated so with people?
I get letters from readers from all over the world that say, "You opened my eyes to something that I didn't even know existed," or, "Oh my God, you wrote my story." I've even had people say, "You stole my story,"
But it was the author, Viola Davis, one of the stars of the film, had doubts about when she first read The Help.
I had an attitude when I read the book. That's where I was. I had a huge attitude. I was thinking, how is this white woman going to be able to paint the picture of these maids? How was she going to tap into their spirit?
And I've heard people say that, especially black folks are skeptical.
And I was beautifully surprised.
You can see more of this story Friday night on 2020 beginning at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 Central. And keep checking out our webcasts, please, and previews of upcoming stories posted online where? abcnews.com/2020. I'm Chris Cuomo. I'm in touch. Be in touch.